Doing some mowing up here on the farm, and I run across all this here. This here is called crossweed. And whenever you see this bloom, that means that the frost is 6 weeks away. Of course, I don't know how long it's been in bloom, but when you see that white outside, yellow centered flower weed, that means that the first frost is 6 weeks away. Just thought I'd share that with everybody. Trying to find my happy place for today. A lot of mine, so used to be my tractor was my happy place, but sometimes even that's not enough. Have a good day. All right. So I was having some problems with my tractor. Throwing a code 94.18. It's either 94.18 or 98.14, which is a typical. I had this problem years ago, and there is a screen where the fuel picks up in the tank. I took that out and I broke it off years ago and never had no problems. Well, I think it's not getting fuel. So I come down here, I'm at the farm, and I don't have very few tools left up here. I mean, I got some tools, but I don't have a whole lot of supplies. So I found an old air line and I cut it off. Used it for a fuel line. It was doing good until the fuel line's going down into the fuel tank, and where I'm under about a half a tank, all the fuel's running to the back and starving the tractor for fuel. So it ran out. About 3 times of that, and that's about enough. I've done had enough. So I brought her off the hill, and oh God, I took the belly pan off, and taking these things off with help is hard. Taking these things off by yourself is extremely impossible. But I got it off. It's over there. See all that gunk and everything in it. But anyway, I'm gonna flip you around here. Now, typically what I would do when I have a problem like that, I just blow air back through the fuel line. But I can't do that on this tractor because of this. You see that thing right there with the 2 hose clamps? That is a check valve. That check valve will not let air come back. It's not supposed to let fuel come back, but it don't let air come through. Like if I want to blow my air line, blow my fuel line out. So I am fixing to take that out. I'm gonna move that up closer to the valve, to the filter. And that way, if I have this problem again, I can take it loose from there, blow air through this thing. I don't have to drop this belly pan. So hang tight. Alright, well, I didn't have one of those barb connectors like I thought I had, so I picked it apart and blew it out, and it had some junk in it, so I think that's what the problem is. I think debris was coming up, trash was coming up through the fuel line, and it actually got clogged up into the check valve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this belly pan off today, and I'm going to go back over and get my bush hog, and I'm going to go up here and mow some, and try it out and see if this fixes it. If this fixes it, then I'll have to go get. I think I didn't drive my service truck. My service truck's got everything on it. I didn't drive it up to the farm, so I know I got some bar fittings in it. I'll just sleeve it back together, and then I'll put that check valve up next to the top where I can service it. If it happens again, we can just blow air to keep them taking these pans back off. But you can see all this garbage that collects in the bottoms of this pan. I mean, I'm gonna flip this thing over and let it be airing out. So I'll tell you what, boy, that's about all I want. Flipping that thing over by yourself. Oh, she smells good. All that old rotten, nasty stuff in there. Well, normally I would pressure wash that. I'm gonna give it some fresh paint, but I'm not really too worried about it today. Let's go out here and try this tractor out.